So these are NCERT questions of electrostatics 2, that is electrostatic potential and capacitance. First 11 to 12 questions and the rest will be in next video. Two charges 5 into 10 to the power minus 8 and 3 into 10 to the power minus 8 coulomb are located 16 centimeter apart. At what point or points on the line joining the two charges is electric potential 0? So where is the electric potential 0? This is the question. So we'll be noting down the charges. You can see this is Q1, this is Q2. With sign I have noted down. Distance is 16 centimeter. You can change into meters if it required. If it is not required, let it be. Okay. So you'll have to discuss two cases when the point is lying outside them. So you can see point is lying outside them. These are Q1 and Q2. Okay, point is lying outside. So this distance you can imagine as X, and A and B were 16 centimeter apart. So distance of point P from B is X and from A is 16 plus X. Just note down the distance. Now, certain rules that you should keep in mind: that potential is a scalar quantity, so don't talk of arrows, and charge is to be taken with sign. So net potential at P is 0 because they have asked us to find out where is potential 0. The potential is 0 at P. So who is exerting potential at P? Charge 1 and charge 2. Two charges are mentioned. They both are exerting potential at P. So second line is also ready. Now I know the general formula V is equal to KQ by distance. I will open V, this term and this term. So let us open K. This is charge 1 by distance. So first charge is located at X plus 16 or 16 plus X. Now you can see how I've opened this. K, second charge, upon second charge distance from P, which is X, is equal to 0. Now substitute charges with sign. This is the rule. In field and forces we don't take sign into account, but in potential we do. So moving ahead, let us substitute charges. This is charge 1, this is charge 2. With sign I have substituted. Okay, K common, so K will go that side 0. 10 to the power minus 8 also common, it will go that side 0. Okay, so this term is left. Now you can take LCM. LCM also will go that side will 0, but 16 plus X will be multiplied with this and X will be multiplied with this. You can do general mathematics and you can find out X in first case. So when point is lying outside, potential is 0 here. Okay, this was charge 1, this was charge 2, and potential is 0 here. How much? 24 centimeter from this, and 24 plus 16, that is 40 centimeter from this. Okay, now when the point lies in between them, so you can see point is lying in between them. Okay, so distance from A is X and distance from B is remaining, that is 16 minus X. Now again the same way, potential at P is equal to 0. So who is exerting potential at P? Charge 1 and charge 2. General formula is KQ by distance, but Q will be substituted with sign. Please substitute Q with sign here. And again do those mathematical steps. K common, 10 to the power minus 8 common, like that, and find out X. Question number 2. A regular hexagon of side 10 cm has a charge 5 microcoulomb at each of its vertices. Calculate the potential at the center of the hexagon. We'll have to calculate potential here, and at each vertex what is located? 5 microcoulomb is located. Okay, so Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6, 6 vertices are there. Each value is 5 microcoulomb. Okay, the same way, potential, net potential at center, who will exert? All 6 charges will exert. Potential due to 1 is KQ by distance, so potential due to all 6 will be 6 into KQ by distance. So 6 you know, K is 9 into 10 to the power 9, and charge is given, and distance will be side of the hexagon. In a regular hexagon, the sides are equal. I mean, the distance from center to the vertex and distance from center to the vertex, this makes an equilateral triangle because this angle is 120 and this is angle bisector. So this is 60, this is 60, this is 60. So it is an equilateral triangle. So this distance from the center to this vertex is equal to side. So side is already given. So please substitute and calculate the net potential. Question number next. Two charges 2 and minus 2 microcoulomb are placed at point A and B. So this is 2 microcoulomb and minus 2 microcoulomb placed at A and B. We'll have to identify equipotential surface. Equipotential surface will be a plane perpendicular to their axial line. Okay, so I've drawn one. This is equipotential surface. It's a plane perpendicular to the line connecting them. Okay, what is the direction of electric field at every point of this surface? So electric field will always be perpendicular to it. Okay, and it will be directed from positive to negative, that is opposite to dipole moment in this case. Question number 4. A spherical conductor of radius 12 cm. So radius I have noted at 12 cm. If required, you change into meters. It will be required somewhere. And charge is this much distributed, so you can write the charge as well. Okay, you'll have to find out electric field. This is not a question of electric potential. So by chance they have asked electric field. So electric field inside is 0. E inside is 0. Chapter 1. Just outside means on the sphere. So it is kq by radius square. Because it's a question of electric field. So kq by radius square. So you can substitute k. Substitute the charge which is given. And radius square. Radius will be substituted in meters. Okay, now at a distance 18 centimeter outside, so change into 18 into meters first of all, and then it is kq by distance square. Okay, so you can substitute. Outside distance will come, on the surface, yeah, just outside radius will come. Okay, general formula is E is equal to kq by distance square. So for outside you will put the distance, for inside electric field is 0, and on the surface you will put in place of distance radius. Question number 5. A parallel plate capacitor with air between the plates has a capacitance of 8 picofarad. Pico's value is 10 to the power minus 12. What will be the capacitance if the distance between the plates is reduced by half and the space between them is filled with the substance of dielectric constant 6. So first of all, you note down the details. The capacitance with air is given as 8 picofarad, and I've written 8 into 10 to the power minus 12 farad. Now what is the formula of capacitance? I have opened epsilon naught A by D. Epsilon naught A by D, this is this. Okay. Now they are saying this distance is halved. So new distance is half of original distance, and what is inserted? A dielectric medium, a dielectric substance of dielectric constant K. Okay. So new capacitance will be, it will not be epsilon naught, it will be now materials permission, that is materials permittivity will be substituted epsilon m, and epsilon m can be opened as k times air's permittivity, k into epsilon naught, a as it is. This is new distance because it is new capacitance, so it is d by 2, 2 will go up. Okay, this is your original capacitance, it is 2 and it is value is 6, so new capacitance can be informed this way. You can solve on your own. Question number 6. 3 capacitors of capacitance 9 picofarad are connected in series. What is the total capacitance? So simple formula based numerical. Initially we have simple numericals. So in capacitance in series, the net capacitance given by this formula, C1, C2, C3 are given. Kindly substitute. Like I have substituted 1 by 9 plus 1 by 9 plus 1 by 9, 3 by 9, it's 1 by 3. So my net capacitance will be reciprocated, which will be 3 microfarad. So they have given net voltage, and now their question is what will be the potential across each. Okay, the question is of potential across each. So in first part we have told the net capacitance, net voltage they have given. So you can find out net charge. Q is equal to CV, so we can find out net charge. Q is equal to CV, so C net we have calculated, V net they have given, so we can find out Q net. Now in series, charge flows the same. Q net will be same. This is C1, this is C2, this is C3. So how can we find out potential across this? Potential across first. So we have the formula Q is equal to CV, right? Q is equal to CV. So V will be Q by C. Okay, so what is Q here? Q net. What is C here? C1. So we can find out potential across first. Similarly, for potential across second, we can put Q net. Q net is Q net divided by C2, and similarly, potential across third can be found. Now question number 7, three capacitors of capacitance 2 picofarad, 3 picofarad and 4 picofarad are connected in parallel. What is the total capacitance? So in parallel formula is simple, C1 plus C2 plus C3. So 2 plus 3 plus 4, it's 9 picofarad. Net voltage is given, we have to find out charge on each. Okay, by the V net is given, C net you found. So you can find out the missing one, which is Q net. So Q is equal to CV. You can find out Q net. Okay, C net you found and V net they have given, so you can find out Q net. Now the question is charge on each. So by in parallel potential is same. है ना, तो V net is written and C1, C2, C3 whichever names are there, whichever values are there. So for first capacitance, for C1 we have C1's value, right? And how much is potential? Potential will be same, which is given. ठीक है, तो we have C1, we have V, so we can find out charge on it by this formula. Similarly, charge on second will be how much? Q2 will be C2, capacitance will be according to the name, and potential is same, which is given. So this is how we can find out charge on everyone. Suppose charge on third is to be calculated. So C will be of third and V will be same on each equal to the given one. Now question number 8. In a parallel plate capacitor with air between the plates, each area is this much. So area I have noted down, you can see. And the distance between the plates is 3 mm. That also I have noted down. 3 mm I have converted into meters. What is the capacitance? The capacitance is epsilon naught A by D. A is given, D is given, epsilon naught you should know. So you can report the capacitance in farad. Then they have asked, what is the charge on each plate? The charge is equal to Q is equal to CV. C you have calculated, and V is given. So you can substitute. Question number 9, which is based upon question number 8. Explain what would happen if the capacitor given in the above question, we are inserting a thick mica sheet of 3 mm. Okay, of dielectric constant 6. So see, I have noted down first particulars from the previous question, area, distance of separation. Now thickness is given this 3 mm, which is also converted into meters, and dielectric constant 6. So you can write dielectric constant is given as 6. Now because you can see thickness and separation are equal, okay, then the capacitance becomes 6 times, matlab K times. If the dielectric slab completely covers the distance between the plates of capacitor, and capacitance becomes K times original. Original is epsilon naught A by D. A is given, D is given, epsilon naught we should know, and K is given. Now question number 10. A 12 picofarad. So right, capacitance is 12 picofarad. Pico is this much, 10 to the power minus 12. Voltage is given. We have to find out the electrostatic potential energy stored in the capacitor. So direct application of your theory topics. So electrostatic potential energy stored in the capacitor is given by the formula half CV square. Substitute capacitance, substitute voltage, you'll get the answer. Getting to question number 11. A 600 picofarad capacitor is charged by 200 volt. This is C, this is V. It is disconnected and connected to another uncharged capacitor. So there are two capacitors, so we'll have to use as C1, V1. First details are C1 and V1, and now because it is second capacitor, so C2 is this and it is uncharged, so I'm writing potential is 0. Okay, how much electrostatic energy is lost in the process? This is a question. So you'll find out the initial energy first. So initial energy is simple, half C1 V1 square. This is C1, this is V1. Substitute. This is plus half, and plus half C2 V2 square. Substitute V2 as 0. So at least this term is 0. So you please find out this. Now this is your initial energy. Okay? So you'll have to find out now final energy. So final energy, we have done the theory topic, so we know what is the formula. It is half C1 V common square. Common potential. Half C2 V common square. Now what is the formula of V common is this? C1 is given 600 micro. You'll have to substitute units. Voltage is given. V1 is given. C2 is given 600 again, and this is 0. So this will be 0. So kindly substitute, do the calculation, find out common potential. Now when common potential is ready, you can find out your final energy, which is half C1 V common square plus half C2 V common square. This is your final potential energy. And how to find out the loss in energy? Loss in energy will be found as initially greater. So initial energy that you have found, half C1 V1 square plus half C2 V2 square. And final is this, means you will put the numbers, okay, calculated numbers, and you will get the answer. In question number 12, a charge of 8 millicoulomb is located at the origin. Okay, so it's located at the origin. This is 8 millicoulomb, which is located at the origin, 8 into 10 to the power minus 3. Calculate the work done in taking a small charge. This is charge moved. So charge moved is given as this, from P to Q via this. Via is not required because it will depend upon the amount of work done, will depend upon the initial and final position. So from this to this. So I've written initial position and final position. They are given in centimeters. Just note down. So we know the formula of potential difference. W by Q moved. Q moved will come is equal to V final, potential at final position minus potential at initial position. So work done is to be calculated. Charge moved will go there inside. Okay. And V general formula is again KQ by distance. Now see, I have written K charge with sign upon distance. Distance between whom? Distance of capital Q, who is exerting the potential. There are two charges in the question. One is Q moved, which will come here, and here will come the charge which has been placed, which is there, which is present. So that charge is present at the origin. So you write here Q, write here Q. Here will come distance from origin to the final position, and here it is the distance between origin and final position. Sorry, initial position. Okay. Again listen. This is W. This is Q moved. This is potential at final position. This is potential at final position. It is KQ by Q's distance. Q is placed at origin from final position. And this is Q is placed at origin from initial position. This distance will come here and this distance will come here. So for the time being, let me denote it by R1 and R2. Substitute. Now see. Origin is 0, 0, 0. Initial position is 0, 0, 3. Final position is 0, 4, 0. So you can find out final distance like this. R1 like this, which is substituted here, which is to be substituted there. Okay. So this is 4 centimeter, but you will change into meters. Okay. And distance between origin and initial position is 3. Again, it is in centimeter, convert into meters and substitute here. You will be able to calculate the work done. That's all in this video.